But he's so good at it.
He's a gosh darn professional. And so are the players in this server. And oh, NBK holding this position. Wow, so well, NBK. Oh, man! What a start.
Baloney.
Really bonkers from NBK. Great stuff by him, but oh, man. They're not out of the woods just yet. k1to with the deagle. Such a scary player at times. Only able to find one, though.
But which way will they go? Okay, they're suggesting it to B play. Ace is on the outside, but here comes the push in towards A. Flashbang as well. XTB. They could lose this round!
Depends what Mantu's able to do. That's a labour spray from Mantu. Oh, the recovery is there, though. He had, I felt like, no chance to win that. But so this is a
difficult retake if they mostly go through that lower position. I guess Mantu didn't double scope in case somebody dropped off into CT, and again, that high ground advantage going to be abused. But he's getting more than you might expect from this. How on earth do you win those kind of duels? A cheeky jump peek from NBK. Now, does Citizen realize that they're both in a similar position? Goes for the fake, doesn't hit the first shot, and it becomes more and more awkward.
All right, mid to B coming out. Issa at the double doors right now will be the first player challenged. Where are the nades to support him? There's the flash, and he's able to find a 2K because of it. k1to does find him while blind, but the rotations are already there for OG. Alexi B on the flank leaves just tabseN in the 1v3, and quick to take him out will be Mantu.
And it also makes, if they do start ever incorporating aggression every so often, it just makes that stronger as well. Good positioning here from BK. He's going to be loving this, just eating them up there in the tunnels. Obviously, it is just an eco, so we don't have to get too excited, but he's adding to the stats, man. He's working on some beautiful numbers.
He wants the ace.
Get it.
Ace.
14 kills, 1 death, no assists because he shoots to kill.
Let me get my ace.
Is it actually gonna? Is it like something that will hurt the overall team? I don't know, but k1to is looking to open things up towards A. He's found an opportunity here. Teammates will try to capitalize, pushing forward through the long doors. They've managed to trade out successfully here for a 4 versus 3 advantage as they look to take that A bomb site. Xantares on that mid lurk. We talked about this yesterday. It's one of the reasons why a lot of teams avoid going mid entirely, just go through CT. Because this lurk is so difficult to deal with. Oh, the flash works out though. But there's still more players from the cat position, and that will finish it off there. Great round from k1to with the 3K. Blink will not connect. He wants more though, going for the repeat with that flashbang. So doesn't find anything. He's there. 2-man, 3-man spray down coming through. k1to, Tizian, and Xantares all falling. And, oh, that HE could connect. Yeah, beautiful stuff from tabseN. That's going to help out. Has to make a forward play here. NBK, he is feeling it right now. What a play around the side of the smoke. tabseN never expected it. NBK finding the small edges. And Valde finishes it off. And that's not a good way to sort of point it out.
It's happening again!
Oh, 2 players left here. They will actually find the trades into the site. Seems like they don't want to allow the B players to gain so much confidence.
Citizen continuing. CT deep left though, and down he goes. Big looking for a desperate second round now. Refusing to be conditioned on this B bomb site. Oh, Mantu, he got the shot off faster, but didn't quite land it.
All right, this is a bit of a mix-up here for OG. They double boost Cat, but they're both tagged down by Surson early on. He already... Oh, wow. What a nade from Tizzy actually to follow that up.
That's so sick.
Off the skybox, I think.
You can throw flashes there, but that is quite the frag. And Xantares has got faces to beat, but his bus pass has been taken away. The Big will just chill out, because their money's not spectacular either. They already have good advantage for the next round. Wonder if anybody will creep through that smoke in CT spawn. Xantares is threatening to do so. There's the flash. Mantu still scoped in, misses. May feel hunted now. Again, Big trying to just take all their money away as they look to potentially close out this half with a lead.
So I have a couple points here. Obviously, Big are going to win this round, but did they make their lives more complicated than it needed to be with the faking the B split there? Because it feels like if they're on catwalk and in a position to just set piece,
or as they may have first assumed.
Citizen gets the opening pick again. This time to NBK towards B. Issa does trade back though, which is good, but he's on a FAMAS, so he doesn't have a lot of firepower to hold this site. He will fall out actually as the flashes come in, and you can see Xantares is looking for him, and Xantares will find him. But somehow Issa defends with the FAMAS, still keeping himself alive. And a 3 versus 4 here, there's almost, in fact, there's basically no post-plant utility at this point left in the hands of Big, so they've got to get it done off the shots, and it's exactly what's going to happen there. Another shot ringing in, and another one in favor of Big. It's up to Aleksib now with that Deagle out, just barely able to take down tabseN. But there goes the trade. 7-7, and Big are back in the game here.
On the pistol, that probably saved them about 3 rounds right there. And like on the first or second gun round, I think it was on the second gun round.
NBK, Eric, those were a little hairy, but Valde, he's going to have to come up with some heroics of his own. But what a great angle. That is...
Was that a boost?
I think he just jumped on the barrel.
Barrel.
Yeah.
Sick.
That is so smart from tabseN, who hasn't even had to come up as an individual thus far. But Montu may do just that. He's able to find one, looking for more. Cannot find the second shot, but oh, this fight on ramp is so important, but he can't end up with the kill.
It has been a half of whiffs for him with the AWP, and coming into Dust 2 as the first map a little cold is a horrible experience. And
OG in an uncomfortable position. We'll have to see if that's something that they can remedy here, as we have citizen already doing aggressive, but he'll get discovered here on this pistol. And trades will continue in the mid area, and in that madness, OG will take the initiative towards this long position. But Xantares denies it. Beautiful stuff from him, leaving just Aleksib. Hopefully it's the 1.6 version.
Oh, man.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the wrong...
But this is a guaranteed short plant. This is an extremely common way to play this round. I would actually venture to say this is probably the most common way to play this round as a T side. But you can see that the CT is playing that retake style. It's actually going to be 2 kills going the way of OG there, and
well, we'll get to that in just a moment.
Oh,
Good
nice.
nade. That's an excellent nade from tabseN. The spray comes out, though, and they're not able to find anything.
Ooh.
Just 1 kill, actually, on the side of Big there. And now OG have full long control.
Keto, as you can see on the radar, but he might miss him as he goes up. Oh, he's seen his head. But again, that's not a reliable duel with the MP9, but he can raise the alarm to his teammates. He's kind of stuck in a good position now with Long being taken, but citizen, of course, delivers a kill regardless, overperforming in a really bad positional situation. Trying to buy time now. Got a flash from his teammate. Won't work, though.
can't plant. Then they have to plant. That's another 3.5 seconds, so he gets all this time to rotate. But there's someone waiting for him. Oh, he annihilates Mantu, takes his head right off with that AK. Aleksib not having it, though. Aleksib playing this very smart. It's wasting a lot of time for Keto. There comes the jump down. Oh, Aleksib! So intelligent from him. Sorry, big setup. We'll see if OG can actually break this. There's the lineup, and that's a lot of damage done already from just one shot. Keto is quite dangerous, just going to stay alive for as long as possible, taking pot shots as and when he can. The smoke is down in the tunnel here, which allows the situation to get reset for the CTs. This is a huge problem. Keto, can he fight it? Can't fight it, still can't fight it. Doesn't have to rush this one, as his teammates are doing a great job for the support, and just easy stuff here. Look at how OG have been contained completely in the tons.
Yeah, Big have perfect information at this point. Tizian on the big flank, and all right, well, Big will win the round off of time. Oh, tabseN pushing forward. Oh, that's going to really hurt the money of OG there.
Lord. And Keto will just hold on to his smoke grenades. Almost got baited there. MBK again trying to catch citizen out of position, but this time citizen will leave with all his health.
Yeah, that play from MBK looked quite desperate, trying to just chase a frag like that. Come back to that point here, see if they can deal with Tizian. He's in the corner, gets the first, it gets a dink on the second player, and given that it's a 4 versus 3 in favor of Big, they're looking pretty solid right now. Citizen with a good connection towards Catwalk will keep the effort alive on this A side. Jumping AWP shot, attempted. Not going to work out for him though. Flashbangs to delay these Ts as the rotation comes through, and they're going to line up for Citizen. Cinematic stuff there, quad kill.
It's a flashbang, he's holding flash.
Yeah, fast B play. This is so desperate here for OG. It feels like Big have been ready for everything so far this half, and here comes another quick push onto the B site. The AWP is doing a good job. Keto gets the first one. The chain flashes are certainly making things difficult, but every single kill going the way of Big, except one right at the end from Aleksib. But Big...
that Big will have on Inferno is just... you can't mess with it. And that's a good start here to make that happen. Long play comes out, and okay, all right. Valde able to take down one. Good nade damage. And, oh man, Surson just picking him apart from Catwalk as well. This big play is just so one-dimensional now. It's all the info is known for the big side. It's just Alexi B in the 1v4 trying to find something, but it's not looking good for him. He is able to find a single kill, but Keto is quick to trade him in big with 15 rounds straight.
It's a good angle held by Xantares, but will he be ready for the headshots? He's going to slip away. Actually, Issa, I don't know. Going to miss each other. That's quite an angle from Tizian, and it's not a good one. All that timing super weird, though. You can't be expecting that. That's a disaster. That's a complete disaster on the entire A-bomb site for Big, and it's just unfortunate timing.
It'd be nice if he, at this point, could just find a couple of kills, keep that armor intact so that he has an easy buy into the next round. We challenge here, lost that armor, and he's able to find one kill off the situation, but
to take the A site. But this is that problem I was talking about. It's going to be Issa that gets tagged, but everyone else is fine. And it's looking really good here. 5 versus 3. CTs are locked out of the site now. And again, if OG survive with the 5 players, they've done the job they needed to do here.
Gets to reload.
Yeah. It's all fine. It's all fine.
Yeah, it was a little hairy there in the apartments, but clean 5-0.
OG towards the A-bomb site, but there's no one actually behind it. There's a Molotov on short. You can see him just creeping in. Perhaps they're still going to find something in the smoke. Bombs on the floor as well. That's going to allow some time for rotation, especially with that Molotov. They're kind of stuck here. 15 seconds to clear the site and try to plant a bomb. This execute doesn't look like it's going far. East is already trying to save, getting taken out towards top mid. Then it's a complete execution in the pool. Big.
Oh, looks like it'll be an R-trap strat coming out from OG, but they're actually able to find a pick early on towards that short position. It just leaves Tizian in Graveyard now, and oh, he's getting walled by Montu. An excellent way to get that op involved. Talked about how difficult it can be on the T side to find any success with that weapon.
Was very good. So usually if a team's that effective, you Big know all the lineups for their utility. They can actually get some nasty nades on OG here as they look to try to push in, but it's actually very labored.
So he's trying to make a play through the smoke, and he'll be successful. Lots of variance that he had. Tizian coming in from the back and pulling a grenade out just as Issa emerges from the smoke. Can't have had good information with all those smokes up. But this is turning around into a 2-on-2. Unbelievable. Big had so many players on this B bomb site. The flank being taken out now changes a lot. The bomb can potentially get planted if Xantares will be covered by Issa just about. That was a close one. And Searson versus 2. Now he has a good idea of where both players are. Thank you to that. Actually, no, they knew Issa was there anyway. So he needs to try and find the first player, but surely the second kill is guaranteed, not even
with what they have, or do they want to save some of these guns and armor into the next round? Okay. I think they're going to go for it now.
Yeah. Excellent shot there. But now 2v4 situation, Valde and Alexi B on the bomb site. They need to try to lock it down, but Surson pushes through the smoke with perfect timing to find one. It forces Alexi B to push on forward, but it's still a one-on-one situation. Surson does have the op. Oh, and he's just sticking it. The 10-second defuse, looking for something here. Alexi B knows he has to peek eventually, and he will find the kill there and recovers the op as well.
For Big, they'll start with 3 players towards Banana Big, so they still have to take in mind some aggression from Tabson, but Valde will be able to kill him despite the flashbang.
With that information, we do get the rotation coming out of Xantares to assist the safe site. So OG will make their way forward. They're taking a lot of damage here. Tizian takes down MBK as well, and this is not looking good here for OG. They have to consider what their plan is right now, because getting the bomb down seems rather unrealistic. Unable to get out the choke points. Mantis, all that remains here.
Felt like the team that have been winning the info wars throughout most of these rounds.
With immense numbers. Different looks. Xantares forced away alone on short. There's a nice one taken out of the air by Searson. Some safe vision shooting. Does he realize another one's gone past? Maybe not. He's been taken out and they've lost position. Xantares now in a lot of trouble. He's got help from the pit though. He's tagging, and Valde's been finished off. The bomb's still in the hands of OG, though, making it towards the site, but may not survive as Xantares executes player after player with some help from Tizian.
Fast into Banana, and instantly taking down Taps and Keto with the AWP. It's so hard to shoot over the flames. And he'll whiff that one, and this seems like an auto win at this point. You instantly delete those banana players, and it's over, especially with that lurk kill from Issa. Why would Sesson ever think that someone's lurking in that spot?
It's wild. Valde's hot right now. He is on fire. That's something I've been seeing so far from this tournament, is Valde was going to be the MVP, the star, the way he played on North in the past.
Good kill to find from OG. They found a timing when that player rotated off.
Oh.
Tapsin is still there to find one, but can OG clear him out of that angle? Oh, what an excellent shot from MBK there. But Tapsin still holds his ground, able to find two. That might just be good enough given the fact that Surson finds that shot at the top of First Oranges. And oh, the upper duel in the back halls.
There goes the smoke towards Banana. Flashbang over the top. There's the first flick missed. It has to all be connections here now for Mantu. He's got a Molotov. He's going to molly the bomb here before taking additional shots. Oh, there we go. Only the one. And looks like that spread is not going to work out enough, or it does. Oh, there's no time.
No kit.
No kit.
There's no kits, of course.
Oh, you got to get a kit.
Towards A, and there'll be a pop flash for Xantares. I was going to say, we'll talk about it later, there's 20 seconds left as they wait for this push, and he's managed to get the flash off at the very least, but the frags will go almost all the way of Big. That was a really strong play.
He sees nothing, but he decided to push forwards. Anyway, hold that fort because of fast aggression towards Banana will be met with violence on either side, I suppose. And look at the push coming in. Big have been really good at pushing the map when OG go Banana. If Issa turns around, which he might. Oh, actually, maybe not in time here.
Sniper!
Oh, no, Issa! No. I got you, bro. I got you.
Sucks.
What a teammate.
That's the worst feeling, man. That is the absolutely worst feeling. That's more painful, essentially.
They're going to need Big Pit.
There's E30 streaming in. One HE is gone, and there's the other one. Not sure where they went, though, but what we can see is the headshots being landed by OG. They've got some utility of their own. A bomb's been lost now, and Tizian is alone. A single T versus 3 of OG, who are all on along the bomb. Alongside the bomb. Tizian now trying to get those 1 versus 1s. They're huddling together as best they can. OG being really fiddly, jerky, body. They're going to swing. Oh! Burst fire. He's actually turned it around.
Oh, that's meaty.
That's so rough. That's literally the worst possible thing to be up against.
Really facing much resistance in that duel. And this is going to be a hard ask for Big here. Big's come out, but okay, Xantares is able to get that AK involved. Now it's a 3-on-3 situation, and Montu missing that first shot as the player's getting onto the bomb site will give Big a huge opening now.
Yikes. These nades should be really good, though. Yeah, beautiful nade. And the follow-up with the Molly, he can do the same thing with the Incendiary, clear space on the site. Obviously, the T's are not on the site. Maybe they have that information already, but they really must convert this round. It was just a bunch of MAC-10s. There's the Incendiary, kind of pushes Tizian further towards the corner. But it's all going to be about Xantares here in this pin position. Oh, Valde finds the shot into Xantares. It's a very difficult duel to win, but Valde's good for it. But he has to be good for one more, and he's not. Tizian is going to close it down there. So I don't know how MBK found that kill, but that's a really big one. Oh, again, the protection for MBK this time, but from Issa.
Just waiting for Big to make their play, and maybe they're making the right one. 3v2 situation on the B bomb site if they commit to this, which I imagine they will. All the utility going, and Alexi be elevated, but he'll get taken down a notch. That leaves Valde alone, and there's not going to be a flash for him for a while, but he's overperformed now, leaving Xantares alone in a 1 versus 3.
More likely isolate the 1v1s in the 1v2. There's the first duel, and he's MBK. He's actually just completely outplayed Xantares there. Beautiful peeking, forces out a couple bullets from Xantares, and here he goes. He is leading the charge, leading with the confidence that he's playing with right now. That's beautiful. What a flashbang there to assist Valde getting that kill. Alexi B enabling Valde to the fullest of extent, as Quito is left alive on Banana by himself without anything to work with, falling back, trying to recover the bomb. And it's looking very good here for OG. We don't often see the high progressions from them, but this time it really, truly works out well.
Yeah, this really caught Big off guard. They were not ready for that second flash down mid. Okay, Tizian, though, still has an opportunity here. Knows that they likely came from the banana position. And he'll face off against his first opponent. Great off angle there from Alexi B on top of the logs.
And that Molotov will be quite telling. It looks like they're going to kind of go for a retake of top mid, which would be very bizarre. Look at the multi-man swing. This is completely ridiculous. NBK and Mantu with a retake. They kind of gave up and just put them completely off guard. Searson caught a grenade in his hand. When?
Okay,
oh
well,
my
actually,
God.
Keto snuck himself into CT here. OG seemed ready for this, though. They know. That is an excellent read from them. Wow, Alexi B and Valde, they just give up that entire B bomb site to stop that CT approach. It just leaves Tizian, but there's nothing for him to do at that point. OG know exactly where he is.
But of course, it's come down to this. 9-15. OG on that point. We'll see if they can take it in this round as they defend very effectively there. NBK, he's been brilliant so far, and he's looking to finish it off. Final peak comes in. Searson, though, he's not done. He's not down or out just yet. Still with the AWP in his hands. No teammates left to play off of. Just himself and the AWP. And maybe that's all he needs, because the clock comes out to finish off one more. Now 1 versus 2 here as Searson looks to go for the clutch here. It's going to have to be the ace clutch as he looks for the next play. He hears the sound cues. He knows where one of the 2 players is, but Valde, the unknown player, comes from behind him from the shadows to claim the map. OG 16-9. That will bring us to a third and final map between these 2.
Back it is a charge from OG, a boost perhaps on short over the smoke. Santaro sees one going towards the window he'll be looked for, but they went when the duel's big. Starting on the back foot, Searson's going to get taken down at very close range, leaving Tizian as the last man to fall.
They split it now. Searson with the scout. We'll see them approaching. He's able to find a tag, looking for more. He's able to get one before being quickly traded. Now Xantares here with the deagle. Oh, what a shot from NBK to take him out. And this is looking really good for OG on the anti-eco, anti-force.
That said, Keto will walk from catwalk here, and he's looking for that quick one-shot kill, but he'll get denied. Mantu with the headshot. He has to get it done off of the initial shots. And, oh god, Alexi B takes him down immediately, and Alexi B knows exactly how to clear those positions, and he's going to do an excellent job with that MAC-10. That might shut out Big from this round. We'll have to see how much they want to commit into this. They don't have any money. If they save these 3 guns, they can buy in the next rounds. But now they've lost a player. They can still drop for a couple of teammates in the next rounds, but one player will be without a weapon. Now it gets to a point where it's just Searson and never mind. Never mind.
And he's dead.
Very well done by OG.
He's looked quite good with his teams. He's been doing that for quite a while now, especially on ends. tabseN, though, has a deagle. That means there's always a chance for Big. And he's able to find 2. Okay, 2-on-2 situation now, playing around triple. Do they know that Searson's in place? He did just shoot that P250. Flashing on forward is OG. These are excellent flashes to gain some space, but they aren't able to find kills. And tabseN, still from the triples position, is able to find yet another, leaving it down to a 1v1 between Mantu and Searson, the opposing oppers. But Mantu is playing around the smoke, trying to find an angle. It's only 25 seconds. He doesn't have time to run away. He has to take this fight to Searson. Who will get the better of whom now? And oh, wow, Big stealing one there off the back of an excellent round from tabseN.
While as well taking control towards Connector. As Searson peels away one. Oh, tabseN! He's done a lot of damage there. Oof, this is a hard recovery. Oh, that's such a crucial frag from Valde. That will allow a chance here for OG.
Indeed, that is the plan. Seen this from Apex before in a similar fashion many moons ago. And the CTs should be able to read that. Indeed, Keto will have a superior angle, which leaves Mantu now in a 1 versus 3. Make it 2 as Keto, they're eliminated. The CTs are on the site already. That's such a fast one from him. But now he's really got to commit to this because the bomb is being defused. The smoke is up and he's got no idea.
Yeah, with how this game's going, it's hard to read who's supposed to come out on top here. Keto, though, is at an excellent position. This should be good for a couple of kills, but he's only able to find 1. Thankfully, his teammates have rotated in, thanks to the info gained by Tizian now. But it's a 2-on-3 situation. Valde and Mantu once again trying to make something happen. They're surrounded at this point, as there is that lurk coming in from ramp. And oh, Valde's tagged down so low through the smoke, but he is able to recover to find 1, leaving a very doable 1v2 for Mantu. But does he expect the flank? Tizian is right there, and what a shot! But it's not enough, as that flank still does come into play, and Tizian's able to take him down. Some breather when you lose it. Sita and Alexi B, wow, he's just running up catwalk, does eventually fall. Tizian, though, at the van position, has to come up huge for his team. He's able to get 1, looking for more. cannot find the second. Valde, actually, with the team kill with the Molly, does end up taking him down. 1v3 now. They're just swarming him, though. They don't give him any room to breathe, and they shouldn't.
It's defensive smoke to slow them down. So let's see how much he can get here. As he is going to try to stop the plant. He's unable to do so, actually. It's getting a little bit scary for Tizian. They're surrounding him, but his teammates are actually owning it right now. Pearson with so many kills there from, I presume it must have been the...
And OG, they're just still choked out of this round. 38 seconds left, and now they have to just force the issue. Alexi B desperately in the smoke here at the stairs position. 3v4, and man, how is this going to shape up? NBK will kick things off with a kill at jungle, and it looks like OG may have found an in onto this bomb site. In fact, they'll push back that CT side player. Surson mollied off the angle, but he just forces on through the molly and able to get a kill. That's ridiculous.
And it didn't work out. We're going to see a shift of the pace as they go for a rush into B, and the apartment's hold is not too bad from Tizian. One frag, but the damage is huge, and Citizen again rattling away with the orb from afar, and he all by himself is a firing squad. And it's going to be just one man left. Man 2, and not for too much longer. Big. How many rounds in a row has this been? Has this been actually 7 rounds in a row?
Accidentally pressed jump throw, and it's supposed to be for Rant. That's going to allow him to charge in instead, and tabseN will stop the bomb plant, which is, that's got to be the worst case scenario for OG, and it's not going to get ticked off just yet. ISO 1 versus 5 from Palace, and now it's none versus 5, round number 8 for Big. On the plus bay. This is not standard.
Not too much.
Citizen is going to take Valde out for 3. Now the question is, they've got 2 players invested here. How do they get back? Well, maybe they just stand their ground and kill everybody from this position. They know, they should know that Citizen is still lurking somewhere, but he's got no presence towards B, so he could be there. That's a very fast attempt from him. Not quite sure when to make it. That deep smoke will allow him to fall back into connector. And OG are on a 2 versus 4 now, so this round has been dismantled by Big before they could really start building some safe ground for themselves. OG ISA on a 1v4 with the bomb top mid, no less, with no map control whatsoever. Tizian getting caught off guard, still alive somehow, and the cavalry is on the way. So this is looking more and more difficult for OG.
Jeez.
He'll hold his ground.
Their eyes dotted and their T's crossed with their smokes and flashes.
Oh, that nade.
Ooh. We got meaty grenades to start things off. Kito's going to see plays in connector and take them out of commission as we'll sit. And it's another dismantling where OG is just going to last mere seconds in this round. 3 big players on the A-bomb site. Man2 is somehow still alive. ISA isn't though. The assist has been taken out, and that's a good pickup. tabseN looking for 2, only able to get 1 though. We've got a flank on the way from Tizian. Alexi B still mid. There might be a Sound Cure on advantage for someone. It will be, of course, for Big, looking to make it 11.
Bridge from the CTs is very good. NBK full HP. He's going to get dropped instantly by Tizian. And Xantares will take down Man2. He had no idea what...
Headshot into the face of Man2, whereas Big head towards connector and A.
Man2's face got punctured by so many bullets. But it looks like OG will be able to find some of the frags back. Their pistols are actually sick. And they're in a 4 versus 2 right here. tabseN and Tizian. All that's left here for the German side as they look to see if they can find some extra kills. It's just tabseN left. He is a god. He's a beast. He's a monster. But this is a difficult scenario for him as he rotates around from CT. Looking for those frags, and, well, he can't stop the defuse from coming in time.
Draws the rotation from the catwalk player. He's not here to help NBK, so NBK has to do it all, but he can't. Early opening for Big onto this B bomb site. Are they going to break OG once again?
OG have to save right now. They can't throw these guns away. There's already, though, a player in T-spawn in tabseN looking for these kills, looking to upgrade his Tech 9 into an M4 or a FAMAS, and his timing is so nuts. They're never expecting this. There is the upgrade.
Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
It's rough, man. You see Big pick up that bomb plant, and the amount of utility they went into this round with.
Moment on the OG side, they'll just keep going with it. It doesn't stop. And Xantares doesn't stop. Oh, man, so clean. Just eliminating those players on the A side instantly. Man, he's just flying at them now.
He's just playing YPRAC pre-aim.
Yeah.
Right now.
Just get out of Xantares' server because he is online.
Yeah, perhaps that's the best way to describe them. Out goes Kito. And MBK is going to have his number. It's a good start there from MBK. Ooh, unable to convert against Antares. Don't blame him. Down to 2 HP Antares, but still alive. But not for too much longer. Alexi B needed that one. Up to Matu now here on the side. Oh, I can't connect anything either. It really feels like the OG players are struggling to hit their shots at the moment. It's just so interesting seeing, just if you've been there from the this is match point.
I mean, if you're thinking what to do at this point, you're probably already lost in the game. It's 15-5. Bigs are already pretty much in this A bomb site. The CTs have to play retake with very little utility and guns.
It's a gross little play from Tapson there to find that kill in jungle. And it just leaves NBK 1v3, is able to find one, but can't get anything more than that. And Big just dominates.